Lyme Disease Awareness Month, and since the 1990s, the number of cases has tripled here in the United States, with at least 300,000 diagnoses every year.
Scary. So what do you need to know to protect your family and your pets? Let's waste no time. Brian Browdy is an outdoor survival expert. He's brought along Brash, who's an adorable dog, to help us out this morning. All right, so how do we protect our home from keeping ticks away from our home? Let's start there.
I think the first thing to remember is ticks are predators, right? When we go out in the wild and everyone says, spend time in nature, it's great for you mentally, physically, spiritually, but when you go out, ticks are looking for you, right? Because they use our blood to help their system. So if you have a piece of property, it's good to use like a gravel or a wood chip so that you can be back away from the foliage, because they'll hang on the bottom of the foliage, wait for you or for your dog or your cat to walk by, they cling on, and then if your dog or cat comes inside, it's just like a bus. It's just brought the ticks right inside. So you protect your borders with things like that instead of the foliage.
Okay, and next, you say we need to dress defensively. In fact, this material is special?
It is. It's from Insect Shield. It was originally designed, like all cool technology we have for the military. It's registered by the EPA. The permethrin is worked right into the clothing. So for mosquitoes, ticks, chiggers, flies, ants, no-see-ums, you put it on. It's good for 70 washings, they say. And what's cool for me about it is if you don't like the way I'm dressed, you can just go on to insectshield.com, send them your clothes. They'll treat them and send them back to you. So if you have little kids and you can't size them right, then you know they're protected.
Well, we all know about insect repellent, so the same stuff that's in a shirt. But what about the dog? Let's take us down here to Brash on the ground here. And how do we protect our pets?
Well, Brash has got one of the Insect Shield vests on, and his bed is also covered with it, so that I know that it's acting as a barrier for the ticks right away. But then when you take him out, you want to check through his hair. If you pet your dog a lot, like I know you are. Yeah, absolutely. Then you'll know. You'll feel a little bump. Just last week, my wife brought our son in from outside, and she went to rub his head goodnight, and she found one on the top of his head.
Right, they seem to like
so you got to really be careful.
And you need to use tweezers to get them off, not a match or something else, right?
Well, the key to the tweezers is to make sure that they're pinpoint, because remember, a tick, if you kind of squeeze it, or people say burn it, people, all these other kind of urban myths, then it causes it to cough up its contents into your skin. So I like to get as close to my skin as I can, kind of depress right where its head is. Don't twist, but gently pull it out, and then you've got some of the, the antiseptic swabs that you can put to make sure there isn't any, any contact illness. And it's a big deal when the numbers that you say, and Lyme disease messes you up. It's not something to mess up.
Great to see you.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you as always.
Tucker.